Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek of It. I am Penge and welcome back to Farm Manager 2018 and an old school scenario, and I have no goats. That's the message that I got from the last video and all the comments from people saying, you haven't got any goats, what are you doing? And yeah, they're right, what am I doing? I've told the cheese factory, the milk processing plant, to make goat's milk. I haven't got any goats. Let's turn that off. Let's get some sheep cheese underway, because I actually have sheep's milk because I've got some sheep, not goats. So there we go. Now, it's a good job I hadn't left that running for ages and ages and ages and hadn't noticed. There we go. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for pointing that out. That's very welcome indeed. Oopsie daisy. Never mind. No harm done. They made some cow cheese, and I mean, at the minute, there's no sheep's milk anyway, so it's absolutely fine. We don't need to worry so much. But yeah, eventually let's take goat cheese out of there as well, actually, because that'll never actually populate either. Let's have sheep cheese. There we go. That's probably going to be far more useful. So there we go. That's that little baguette sorted there. These have come back. Weirdly enough, the raspberries are now no longer kind of brown and twiggy looking. They've kind of gone all nice and green looking. Now they're resting because they're perennial. That's absolutely fine. Everything else, if we press tab to bring that on. Oh, by the way, somebody did say they didn't know about this. If you press tab, if you're obviously using a keyboard, which I imagine you might be, then yeah, it brings up a little sort of summary thing of your fields. It's very, very handy to have. So yes, that is the tab key. Just press tab and it brings that up. Everything else is looking okay. Everything else is kind of ticking over quite nicely. That's looking all right. That's looking all right. Okay, the crop quality is not great. I was thinking about putting the thing on there, the irrigation system on this field, but I just think it's too expensive. I just think it's too expensive right now. We've only got 20 grand and we've got to make it through the winter. So I don't think that's going to be a thing we could do. What we could do right now is we're going to take these guys out of here. We're going to clear KD Higgins. And we are going to clear Maya Porter out of there. Lovely. And we're going to get some greenhouses, and they can go and support all the greenhousey work. But while that's being built, we are going to obliterate this field. We are going to... it's already been ploughed and cultivated. Do we have to plough it to get rid of the stuff? I think we might need to plough it and cultivate it again. I think that's what we might need to do. If we cultivate it, it'll count as though it's not been ploughed, I think. So I think, I mean, if we press cultivate, are you sure you want to destroy it? Do we plough it first? Are you sure you want to destroy it? Yes, but I want to destroy it and then have it all like nice and normal again. Let's just plough it because they're not going to be doing much else. So yeah, I'd like to do that, please. Autofill with... Oh, hang on. We need to move time on, do we? We need to move time. We need the bee people to leave their bee jobs for now. Go and leave your bee places. Go and leave the bee places. Contract failed. Yeah, whichever contract we failed, I don't know. Right, both the bee people are back. Okay, good. Now go into here. Yes, there should be 6 people. Absolutely go forth and do that. Good. They can go through to turn this into from grass, because we don't need grass. We don't need the grass field. Indeed, it's gone all brown and dead looking. Oh, no, that's gone back to looking brown and dead looking. The raspberries have gone back to looking brown and dead again. They were like that at the end of the last part, I think. And then they've come green again at the start of this one, and then they've gone back again. But okay. So there we go. So look, these guys will make light work of this. They'll make absolutely light work of this. There's 6 of them on it now, which is very, very cool. So that's good. We also want to get a greenhouse in. Now, at the minute, I'm only going to build the one. It's 4 grand. It's 4 grand to build one of these. We're going to tuck it into this corner up here. Is that the most cornery of the corners? It is. So let's put it just there. That's very good. And then, yeah, we'll have paths going around all the greenhouses just because it speeds them up a little bit. Speeds up the dudes working on it. So there we go. So we'll have a greenhouse and we'll put strawberries in there, I think. Because strawberries are a nice earner. They're a pretty good earner, so that should be okay. They are working on that field. They are slowly ploughing it. Look at that. That looks cool, doesn't it? Looks like they've actually done some proper work. So there we go. So they're doing that. There they go. Back they go. All 6 of them. The bee people are going, this is terrible. This is like really hard work. Normally we just stand about in our little house looking at bees. I mean, I don't know quite what they do in this whole house. I don't know what they do in there. I mean, it's quite a big building. It's got many floors. It's got like an upstairs for looking after bees. Which just begs the question, why do they have a spot in this house if this house is where they live? I don't really understand that. But okay, whatever the case. Right, wow. They built the greenhouse very quickly indeed. Slightly quicker than I was expecting. And we've got ourselves 368 cow cheese. No sheep cheese yet. Now, is that just because there's no sheep milk? Is that just because there's no sheep milk? Oh, there you go. There's a tiny bit of sheep's milk now. Okay, yeah. So there's just not the milk for it. So now, Ah, now that's just gone. Have they taken that, or did that get sold? Or that might have been sold. Okay, what we're going to do is, for now, trade. Turn off, if we can find where it is in this list. It must be in there somewhere. Sheep's milk, right. Turn that off for now, and I will go manually sell that, because I think it's not going to produce that much, and then they're going to go, hooray, the sheep's milk, oh, it's been sold, and we're going to auto sell it. So hopefully that'll stop that. That'll stop that being sold, and then they can get themselves some sheep cheese and make that. However, let's check out the cow cheese, or the wool. We'll sell the wool for just under £1,000. That's quite nice. And then cow cheese. Cow cheese, 6,200. Yes, please. I'll absolutely take 6,200. Straw, 8. It's not even worth it. And the manure. The manure for 126. Yes, absolutely. Right, that's that done then. These fields are sort of pending. Raspberries are pending. So yeah, they need to finish working on this. They need to finish ploughing this field. So they'll finish doing that. They're all going to have a little rest. We're going to have a little sit down, which is fine. And then we'll come back. They'll finish that. And then we'll get them to work on the greenhouse in here. Now, how long is it until... Let's have a look at strawberry. Strawberry seedlings. 177 units. Okay. So we need 177 of them. Strawberry seedlings. If we bought 177, that's 143 monies. That is not much at all. And they go off on the 18th of the 1st. Yeah, okay. Maybe let's not order them right now then. Let's not order them this second. Let's do that now. Yeah, you might as well do that. You three go out and do some stuff. Absolutely. Go and enjoy yourselves. Fill your boots. They probably need ploughing, don't they? Again. These ones both need ploughing and removing because the buckwheat is dead. The buckwheat is indeed dead, so we want to sort of plough those and get rid of the stuff on those, on both fields, that we for some reason all of a sudden can't do. Not entirely sure why we can't do that. Winter. Oh, winter has just struck. Winter has just struck. Oh, I'm glad we got that done then. I'm glad we got that field done. And indeed the colour palette is changing. Everything's being a little bit whitewashed. All the trees have gone a bit twiggy looking. But okay, there we go. Right, so it's all gone to winter. And we can't do anything more on the fields. Right, you are. Okay. Now, hopefully they will survive. Yeah, perennial plant. I thought raspberries would have died. I thought raspberries would have died in the winter. But okay, what do I know about farming? Not very much, it shows. So, we need to get this done. Then, I think when they've cultivated it, 10 grand to put the irrigation system in. I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted. Because then that just looks after itself then. It's another thing that will just look after itself and just slowly tick over the winter. We'll just grow some stuff. It will be fine. So we're going to be basically funded this winter by cheese and strawberries, which is a brilliant mix. It's a brilliant mix. If anyone's never had cheese and strawberries before, you are missing out. Everyone else has cheese and crackers or, you know, cheese and like pickle or chutneys or something. But no, cheese and strawberries. That's the way forward. Okay, right. Everyone back in to do that, please. Go and do that. That's very good. Right, cheese. Let's go and sell some more cheese, shall we? Because we don't want it to go off. And some wool. What? Another 1,000 from the wool. Good grief. Right, the sheep cheese. 1,608. And the cow cheese, 4.5 grand. That's brilliant. The cheese is making so much money. It's making so much money. So now, I think we just buy that. We put the irrigation system in. That is absolutely fine. And yeah, in here, look. You actually can see the irrigation system. Look, it's built in. There's a little thing in the corner and there's pipes. And there's pipes attached to the ceiling and it presumably sprays water down like rain. Whereas, yeah, when you do that in the fields, when you say, yes, irrigation system, nothing actually visually appears. So you don't know. You don't know that that field has got the irrigation system in unless you click on it and see that the ticky box is ticked. Which I think, you know, it'd be nice if there was some little indicator, maybe some pipes or something, or just a bit round the edge. I mean, how do you irrigate a field with an irrigation system without there being anything visible? I don't know. Or is it all underground? I've no idea. Right, okay. Right, get this done. Get the cultivating done. We'll fertilise it. We'll put strawberries in. It shall all be lovely. I think the cultivating is indeed finished. Yay! Right, okay. Now we can order the strawbs. So let's get strawberry seedlings, 177 of those. While you're doing that, we'll fertilise that. Yes, please. It's the bee guys again. They're like, oh, what is this now? I've just been ploughing a field. Previously I was looking after bees. It was lovely. I didn't go very far. I didn't go very far from my house. I was chilled out next to my bees. The bees are all lovely. I was out in a little field. And then you've got me ploughing the ground, the cold ground, as it comes up to winter. And then you've got me working in a greenhouse. And now you've got me spreading manure in an enclosed space. So these people are not going to be very happy with me, are they? Sorry, bee people. I'm very sorry. But, okay, that's fine. Soil fertility is going up, as you would expect. That's very good. Now, there was some training to do with their strength, wasn't there? Strength of employees. 5 grand for 14 days. I'm really tempted to do that so they can stay out for longer. They can stay out for longer and get stuff done quicker. I'm just very tempted. It's only 5 grand. It's 5 grand. I want to get that done as well now. Reducing bills 10 days over winter is probably no bad thing. Let's do that. It's 4 grand. We can cope with that. It's only 4 grand. Where have they gone? Come back and finish this, please. Right, let's get that finished. Let's get the strawberries in, and we'll come back when this little greenhouse is all set up and fine. And there it is. The greenhouse is done. The strawberries are growing 43 days until they're grown. So, yeah, I could have done with getting that in a little bit earlier. But still, I think in 43 days, it will still be winter. So that's probably good. Now we have some stuff to sell, which is very exciting. So more wool for 447 quid. That's quite nice. Cow cheese, another 6 grand off the cow cheese. And the sheep cheese, 1.5 grand. I'm not complaining about the sheep cheese at all. That's pretty good. Some more wool. Oh, okay, fine. Keep selling the wool. Absolutely. 24th of the 1st. No, we can keep hold of that. So everything else. Oh, we've got 2 strawberry seedlings left. If we sell that for all of 2. There we go. So now, really, it's just a case of waiting for winter to go away. I can't really do much whilst winter is is here. We need to get this field, as soon as winter finishes, this field here, all raspberried up. So lots of raspberries in that field. That'll make us some nice profit. This thing will just keep ticking over quite nicely. We'll have to keep remembering to go and sell the cheese, but that's fine. In fact, you know what? With the trade. With the cow cheese, well, actually, both cheeses. It's a shame you can't filter this. So cow cheese, yeah, sell all the cow cheese. I've got no reason to keep it, have I? Yay, and our bills are a bit cheaper. So there we go. That'll reduce our running costs a tiny bit. So cow cheese and sheep cheese. We might as well sell those because auto sell them because I don't need them for anything. It's not like I really care. So yeah, let's sell both of those. That's very, very welcome. And then yes, raspberries now. In terms of these buildings, 33 grand. We could reduce that a bit more. With some training. I think it's relatively expensive training right now. Was it 10 grand? Was it 10 grand to get the price of buildings down by 30%? Yes. But that would be quite good. 10 grand. We could build some more greenhouses. And then when we get back into it next year, well, this year even, when it's summer and, farm kicks back into life properly, we could start doing some of this. So reducing the price of buildings would help because we can build ourselves, yes. We can build ourselves the small frozen food factory. That'll probably be very, very good indeed. Then with that in mind, we'd probably want to do the 10% cheaper workers. Might want to do that for 3 grand. Reducing bills by 12%. That also sounds very appealing. That's quite a big saving. Do you know what? I'm going to do that now. Just going to do that. Reducing our bills by 12%. That is a big old cut there. That is a big old saving. So, yeah, we'll have that. Now, I think it might just be a case of just sitting and waiting until winter's done. Because everything's going to auto-sell that we want it to. Things are just going to auto-sell, will be merry and, tick on, and it's all going to be fine. The sheep milk, we might just need to keep an eye on the sheep milk. Sell, when does the sheep milk go off? 1st of the 2nd. Oh, ages away. So, yeah, I think they probably will have used that by then in here. They will have hopefully taken some of that and put it in here. So, yeah, let's just wait. I think we might, unless something really extraordinary happens, unless something happens that's really, really important and of note, I think we just sit and wait. Just sit and wait until winter's done. Okay, nothing much has actually happened. Nothing much has happened except the strawberries are ready and I've got a training thing request. So let's get everybody in on the strawberries. Pile in, yep, the 3 people with that particular skill. And I might as well train somebody to the maximum level. I might as well just get it done. So who can we have? It's a staff list, that might help. One of the people working at the plant to make the most of the cheese. In fact, no, let's get Maya Porter leveled up. So we're going to spend 1,800 on doing it, but we're going to get £1,000 back. So essentially, we're going to maximise her beekeeping skill. So there we go. Splendid. And that's that done. And the strawberries are done. So we've now got some strawberries to sell, which is also jolly exciting. So let's go and have a look at that. So strawberries going off on the 10th of the 3rd. So we need to sell them very quickly. 2,795 for our first round of strawberries. That is not bad. That's not bad at all. We'll sell the wool, even though that's probably been auto-sold anyway. Sheep's milk. Let's not sell that. I think everything else has been pretty much done, hasn't it? Manure. Let's sell all the manure for now. I was going to say just as winter finishes, but it doesn't. Look, winter is still in full flow. There's March. I wouldn't call March winter particularly, but there we go. So whatever the case, that's that done. So we've got now 2 people who are very good at beekeeping, which is lovely. And yeah, everything else is ticking over quite nicely. 43, just shy of 44 grand. So we've made a bit of profit over winter. The farm can sustain itself over the winter, which is a good thing. Now, what do we want to do for when spring comes? We need a plan. This will be raspberries. That will be raspberries. Do we just go full on raspberry mad? Just go raspberries everywhere, all the raspberries all of the time. Because we know that they are very, very profitable. That could be a good thing. And they keep growing. So you get 2 or 3 sort of goes from raspberries. The only thing we might want to do then, with that in mind, is get ourselves a seasonal worker house. Because if we're doing raspberries, we might as well get seasonal people in. We might as well just have seasonal workers and then just let them deal with it. And when the seasonal workers have gone, we'll just hire some more rather than have these permanent guys in here sitting there. We paid them for all year round. At the minute, they're not doing anything. I'm paying these people money for doing absolutely nothing. So, we could hire ourselves 5 seasonal workers. They could go and do the stuff. They could do all sorts of bits and bobs. So we don't really need Eela Wheeler. Though I do want to keep you for your name. But yeah, so we could clear some room out in this house. We could then get ourselves a couple more beekeeper cottages. Certainly one would fit there. And get some more money from the bees. That would not go amiss. That would be a lovely thing indeed. And then, yeah, we could get the frozen food factory, that should be called the frozen fruit factory, and get that in if we've got lots of raspberries. So I think that's what we might do. Now, how expensive is one of their buildings? 32 grand. 32 grand to build one of those buildings. Now, we could make that a bit cheaper. So let's do that now as well. Let's spend some of the money that we've earned over the winter by doing this. So reducing the price of buildings by 30%. That is no small amount. That's a nice big chunk of money we'll save. So 10 grand up front now, probably quite a lot. But if we're building one of those, Eela Wheeler would like to go through orchards training. Would she? Well, Eela Wheeler might be surprised to find herself out of a job very soon. So, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Okie doke. Yeah, let's reduce the price of buildings by 30%. Absolutely lovely. And then, yeah, we'll just have, for the orchards and the fields, with all the raspberries and whatever else we put in, we'll just have the seasonal workers, and we'll just hire the seasonal workers as we need them. We'll just hire in 10 at a time or something. Just go, yeah, there you go, 10, and then they'll go and we'll hire another 5, or a bit less over winter. We could just hire sort of maybe 4 or 5 of them to look after things, and that's kind of it. And then we'll use this house. So how many will it free up? It'll free up 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So we could have another bee person, and then possibly even get some more animals in. Maybe get a couple more animal things going on. Maybe over that side, possibly. Put another animal shed in. What have we got? Currently, we've got sheep and cows are good. What else could we have? What other animals would be useful? What's going to make us some good, serious cash? That's cows, really, isn't it? It's just cows. Cows are going to make the big money, I think. So that's really what we want to do. So another 8 grand on that. So that'll be cheaper. That'll be cheaper in 30 days' time anyway. So, yeah, let's just keep time ticking over for a bit. Let's just roll on. Let's get into spring. Our current workers, sorry, Eela Wheeler, I'm not going to do your orchards training, so you can just forget that. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll get, obviously, yeah, get into spring. Get this field done with raspberries, which would be lovely. Look, the trees are not being quite as twiggy anymore. Yay, the trees have come back. Oh, okay, they are still quite twiggy. Yeah, okay, they're predominantly twig. They're mostly twig. They're just twigs. They're twigs, but that's fine because the twigs will grow soon to be beautiful blossoms and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll get this done. We'll get that done. Raspberries. Start zoning out some more. I'd like to wait 24 days till we build anything else because then things are going to be cheaper. So I'd like to get a couple more greenhouses in as well. That would make sense. Then we can build the seasonal employee house. And then, yeah, the permanent employees can just be the ones that live in buildings like these guys. Cow sheds, bee things, production buildings, that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, we'll have the seasonal workers to do everything else. Yay! Spring has started. Everything springs back into life. Right, okay. Normal speed. How long are they going to take to grow? Oh, 47 days, but it's still a bit chilly. It's only 4 degrees C. Okie doke. Right, well, while it's still cold, everybody come and do this. So we've got to replow it. That's a bit tedious, isn't it? Okay, 6 people. Go forth and replow that field as quick as you can. This field is looking okay. Yeah, maybe I should have ploughed and cultivated them because the crop quality is not quite as high as I would like. But do you know what? Never mind. It's done. And we're going to have to invest in this for the cherries or else I suspect they're going to die. So let's spend 7,840 monies on the irrigation system for the cherries so they can get some lovely, lovely water. There we go. And it's slowly creeping up. And it's sorted. Yeah, so the crop quality not quite as high as I would like. Is it more than the other one? No, it's pretty much the same as the pears. The apples up there. 11 grand to put it onto those. That's still quite expensive. But do you know what? We'll think about it. Yeah, they're only 153 days. These are 220 and they're 238. So they're quite nicely spread out. That's quite a good thing. They are 44 days and they're 1 day. Oh, that's annoying. We can get some strawberries out in a minute, but they're all going to be doing this. They're all going to be faffing about doing this. Yep, the strawberries are now ready. They are ready to come out of the ground. Well, do you know what? Tough, isn't it? We'll have to wait. This is going to now take priority for the minute. They are ploughing it. We get that sorted. It shall all be done very soon, I'm sure. There's a little bit of waiting around in this challenge. A little bit of waiting around. Not sort of too much going on. Do you know what? Let's sell the stuff. Let's sell some stuff while we're here, just because we can. Let's sell some wool. That's nice. Sell the cow cheese, another 6 grand. Sell the sheep cheese, another 3 grand. Beautiful. That is very, very good indeed. And, yeah, well, that cow's milk, we might as well sell that as well, I suppose. Yeah, all right, bye-bye. So, 47.5 grand. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing. 47.5 grand is okay. So now I just think we need to we need to hurry things along, really. We just need to hurry things along. I want to get myself some more fields. More fields over there. Yeah, I really want this done. I want to get that done so I can build a couple more greenhouses, which will be nice. You know, it's quite good. But do we need the greenhouses now? Do you know what? I don't think we need the greenhouses right now. We can leave them. Let's get ourselves some proper fields. Let's zone out a field just here. Why not? How big can our field be? If we did a massive field of raspberries like that, is that going to cause me problems? I don't think it's going to cause me any issues, is it? If we have a massive raspberry field sitting there like that. No, I think I'm just going to zone that out. It's going to cost 12.5 grand. I think that's going to be absolutely fine. Yay, it's probably going to be not fine. Okay, let's do that. Zone that out up to there. Can we get a road across the top somehow? Not quite. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap around the edge, but that's fine. So now, yeah, they need to go and do that. So now what we'll do is we'll wait until this is done. Negotiating techniques all done. Then we'll get ourselves some seasonal workers. We'll put a seasonal worker house in, possibly over here, maybe. And greenhouses want to go there. Maybe there. Maybe put it just there and have that path. In fact, that path needs to come down there anyway, doesn't it? So might as well just go path. Yay! Put the seasonal worker house up here. So they're near things. The seasonal workers are near kind of all the other bits and bobs. So then, yeah, they can come down here. We can get those up there. They can do work on this field. They can work on all the fields. We'll fire off all these people. They can all be sacked. Cheerio. And, yeah, it shall all be good. Hopefully. Maybe, possibly. It might all be good. Okay, we've got the strawberries harvested. That's very good. Right, let's do these then. Let's get these 2 little fields done while we're here. Yes, obliterate the thing, please. Don't do that. They're the bee people. Oh, we might need the bee people back very shortly, in fact. Temperature is creeping up. They won't take long to plough that field anyway. And then, yeah, other 2 people can plough that field. We now have insects on our field. Oh, that's just not good, is it? That's not good. Insects, autofill that. There's only 2 of you, but do you know what? Go out and do that. Won't take that long, I wouldn't have thought. But okay, fine. They'll have to go work on that. That's what they're going to have to do. And then, yeah, now we want the bee people in. We want the bee people back. Hurry up and do this field. Oh, no, they're going to just run out. Oh, that's really irritating. Okay, fine. So they're going to have a little sit down. Oh, no, the temperature's dropped back down again. The temperature's come back down. Okay, that's probably not so bad. That's not so bad. By the time they've recovered, they've healed up, they've got their energy back, going to have a little sit down. I don't know how they fit 8 people in that house. That looks like a very small house for 8 people. But okay, whatever the case, they can come back here. They can finish working on this. They can get back on the bees. They can get back on the bees because that is going to make us some nice, very simple profit. And there we go. Good. Right. Yep. Choose. Maya Porter, absolutely in there. And you, choose. Katie Higgins. Yay. Right. Okay. That's good. Now, do you want any more training? Do you want any more training? Don't care about the top two. That's too long. 10% cheaper workers. If I'm going to be hiring lots of seasonal workers, 10% cheaper is better. It's only 7 days. It's 3 grand. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So we've got the cheaper buildings. I don't think we can get our buildings any cheaper as it stands right now. I think we've reached peak cheapness of buildings. So, yeah, let's have a quick check. No more building stuff. Now, that would be good as well. The rate of production by 10% is going to be kind of worthwhile. Storage capacity is also going to be good. There's so many things. There's so many things that I would like and no money to do anything with. Okay. These fields here then. Now the bees are going to be coming back out. We need to get the seeds in. So let's get buckwheat, buy that, and let's get ourselves choose colza and buy those. And then let's cultivate this one with you two, absolutely fine. And let's cultivate this one with you two, absolutely fine again. Okay, now we haven't got enough money to build our seasonal worker house at the minute. 28 grand it's going to cost us. So the minute we just need to wait. We need to wait to get payoff from... That's quite a lot of milk. That's quite a lot of milk there. Is that going to go off? Oh, and the strawberries. We need to sell the strawberries. So that's 2,200. That's quite nice. Wool. Sell that for a little bit. All that cow's milk is going to go off. Oh, absolutely. That's on a high. Sell that. Absolutely sell that. That cheese, 4 grand. Sheep cheese, 1.5 grand. Lovely. Okay. Well, that was pretty good. That's nice. I can now afford the seasonal worker house, which is very good news indeed. I think I can only fit one more greenhouse in there. It's not ideal, is it? But yes, then we can start putting some more bee things as well. More bees is more honey, and more honey is more profit, which is all good. So yeah, let's get the seasonal employee house in. Pop it there. Does it have 2 doors, or is that the only one door at the front? Yeah, so that's only 1 door. So if we put that there, that's fine. Now, that's a massive spend. That's a big load of money spent. But then soon, we'll be able to get rid of these employees, hire the seasonal ones. I'm sure that will all be fine. Whoa, all the trucks are appearing, buying all our stuff. Cheerio. Bye-bye now. There we go. So let's get this built. Get that training done. When that training's finished, it's very easy to build one of those, isn't it? It seems to be very, very simple to build a seasonal worker house. So let's wait 5 days. I think they're still going to be faffing about doing some of this stuff in 5 days. 25 days left until the first raspberries are in. Yeah. Let's get... I want this in. We need these in, really, for the bees. If you could hurry up and cultivate these a tiny bit quicker, that'd be really good. Okay, they've done that. Let's fertilise the fields. This should not take too long. I don't think that takes very long at all. So let's get both of those done with some lovely fresh manure, fresh from the cow sheds and the sheep sheds themselves. So that's nice. They can work on that. And yeah, when we get the seasonal workers in, they can pile in on that. They can all pile in on this. So we might want to get ourselves, now the buildings are a bit cheaper, how much now is a beekeeper thing? 1,400. Let's treat ourselves. Let's treat ourselves to another one of those, shall we? Pop it just there. Lovely. Now we've only got 8,600 of your monies. We might need to sell some stuff kind of soon. But we're going to get some workers in soon. That's going to be very, very good. Now we could sell this stuff that we've already got and make a bit of money on it. It's not really going to make very much though, is it? Let's see what we can actually sell. Sheep's wool is going for quite a nice price. We just haven't got a lot of it particularly. 3 grand. There we go. That pushes over 10 grand. And now we get cheaper people. So I don't think we get anything else. 20% cheaper workers for 14 days. Do you know what? I'm not that bothered. I think we just need to get on with it now. We just need people in to actually start doing some stuff. So, yeah, pause. Pause time. First things first is do this. So hives, 210 per hive. I'm going to rotate it round. Yeah, we can't put it there. So let's put them there. 1. I'm holding shift. I don't know why that's decided to not... let me do that. I'm holding shift, which is normally the key you press to repeat buy things. Has it changed? Okay, right. Am I doing that right? Right, hang on. Hold shift down. Oh, okay. I don't know what it was doing the first time. I was certainly holding shift down very much the same way as I am now. But okay, whatever. There we go. So more bees, more bees. There we go. Lovely. So now are they fertilised as well? Are they done? Right. Plant. Get stuff in. Buckwheat. Yeah, whoever at the minute. You two right now. Absolutely fine. And you choose colza, wherever that might be, just there. You two, go, go, go. Go forth and plant some things in the ground, in the mud. Go forth and do plantage. Lovely. And now we need to hire some people for here. So we only want to get ourselves some seasonal people. So they'll last until 3 months. So it's 3 months' time. So we want 4s and 5s. So we'll hire you, who's also reasonable price. You're very good price for that. 577. You're quite expensive. You're very expensive. We only want kind of good people that are also affordable. You, 505. I don't mind paying that. 480. Yeah, we'll have you. So that's 4 people already. We'll have you. That's 5 people. And that's 6 people. Okay, so we've got 6 seasonal employees, which is lovely. They are planted. This is good news. So now, I think, are they all sorted? Yeah, they're all sorted. What we can do now is, we can go through, we can fire these people. Let's fire you. We don't need you. And yeah, the managing orchard skill, yes, okay, it might be a bit useful. But okay, right, release you. Go away. Theodore Page, cheerio. All these people. Louis Stevenson, bye-bye. It was lovely knowing you. Well, it wasn't really. Goodbye, Zachary James. Farewell. Good luck, my good man. Right, hire a bee person, but not you because you're rubbish at bees. Where's a good bee person? Can we have someone that's good at bees, please? No, not in that list. We can't. Anyone good at bees? 1 out of 5. Please stop advertising yourselves as beekeepers when you know nothing about bees. Can we have someone that knows about bees? Nope, not in that side either. Okie dokie. Right, will our challenge to find anybody that's good at bees continue? Yep, to a 4th click of the button. Okay. No, stop giving them other skills. That makes them very expensive. 4 out of 5. And 2 4. You know what? A 4 out of 5 will be fine, unless there is a 5 somewhere else down the list. No. Okay, we'll have a 4 out of 5 bee specialist. Aria Cox, 478 monies, 4 out of 5, because Ibrahim O'Brien is slightly more expensive. So we might as well have you. You can go into house number 1, and we shall assign you into there, and you can look after some bees and make us some honey, which is lovely. Okay, that leaves this house with 3 vacancies. That's good. So we can employ 3 more people into there. Plus, this house has got 5 people in. So essentially, we've got 8 spaces left. We've got 1 house worth of sort of space left between the 2 buildings there. And I've gone through and employed some more people here for the seasonal employees. Now, what we want to do really is get this field cultivated as quickly as we can. Behold, the seasonal employees. So yeah, we'll get them in. There should be quite a lot of them. Now, I know that field is the furthest away from their house, but never mind. I don't think they lose strength while they're actually walking. It's just time. I don't know why you didn't just go through the middle there, but never mind, whatever. So you can slowly start working on this. I mean, it's going to take... Oh, I mean, it won't take that long then, maybe. Given that there's lots of them and they're absolutely getting on with it. Lovely. Okay, so that's good. Now, what we might want to do is... Where's the strength regeneration for the seasonal workers? 3 grand. 14 days. It's going to cost us a bit of money. We've got lots of stuff to sell. Yeah, right, let's do that. Absolutely. Try it. Let's just get it done. And hopefully that field will be... cultivated soon. We can fertilise that fairly quickly. That will be ready, so the first lot of raspberries are going to come through. That's going to be very, very good. How long until apples? 123 until apples. Oh, that needs watering. That needs watering right now. Oh, do we try and raise 11,000 monies and do the watering thing on it? Because they're not going to come back in time, are they? They're not going to come back in time at all. Oh dear. Okay, right. Well, let's see if we can sell the honey. We've got 12 grand, so we could, in theory, buy the thing for it. Yeah, let's sell that. Let's sell... Oh, that's a rubbish price. Let's sell that. That's going back up. There's not a lot of it. 667. I think we just have to do that. There we go. Whatever. Bit of a waste of money, but never mind. At least that'll keep that going, and that's going to make us some nice profit later on anyway. So that's absolutely fine. Whatever. These are looking after themselves, which is lovely. That's looking after itself. That's going to cost an absolute fortune to irrigate, but we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to invest in that, I think. But yeah, everything else is kind of looking all right. Ticking over quite nicely. Got more bees, so we've got more honey, which is very, very good. They've nearly finished this. Oh, there's a little bit left. You could have just pushed yourselves a little bit harder. You could have done an extra shift. I'll pay you some overtime. And I just unlocked an achievement. And I thought, why have I unlocked an achievement? Difficult beginnings. It's because I have gone into debt. And that must be the first time I've ever gone into debt in this game, which is intriguing. Never happened before then. Okay, well, there we go. That's fascinating. Right, let's fertilise this field. Let's get that done. But let's autofill there. Oh, my goodness me. Fungus, just as we're going to get some stuff off that field. Right, so let's only have, say, 4 of you doing that. So there's no rush on that at the minute. Now we want to get you... Oh, the crop quality is coming down. Right, everybody else anti-fungalize. Is that a word? Should be. Spray that field. Anti-fungalize that, please. So you can come out and do that. Then we've got ourselves some stuff up there. The strawberries are ready to be harvested as well. So hopefully they can get that done. They're fertilizing that. That's pretty good. So yeah, hopefully we can get this done nice and quick. Hopefully we can get that done and it won't take too long. That's not going up at all. Oh, there we go. They've done it. They've sprayed it. It's been sprayed against fungus. It's been sprayed against insects. Goodness me. What else can this field have thrown at it? And why is the sign still there? Please make it go away. You should have sprayed it all sufficiently, or have you all gone away? Oh no, there we go. Right, there you go. Splendid, splendid. Right, okay, they've gone away. They've gone away. Have we got time to go and just grab these really quick? 3 of you, just go forth and grab those. It won't take too long. It's only outside your front door. Just go and grab a load of strawberries. You don't get loads of them, so that should be fine. Look at all the lovely stuff we've got to sell. Look at all the nice things. So when we get the strawberries, we might as well go through and sell all this stuff. They're going to take it all there. Yeah, that's the only annoying thing, isn't it? I need another one of those. Need one of those kind of over here, maybe. Just up here. Can we? How much is one of those? I mean, obviously I can't afford it now. But how much is a storage thing? Warehouse. 7,350. It might be worth investing in one of those somewhere else. So there we go. They're going to get their strength back quicker. That's good. Right. Pause time. Pause time. What's happening? They're fertilising that field very slowly indeed. This is ready for harvesting. Everybody pile in and harvest that raspberry field. Beautiful, beautiful. Meanwhile, we are going to sell some stuff. So let's sell the strawberries. 1,800. Very nice. Wool. Not very much. Buckwheat honey is selling quite nicely. That's quite a good price. Get 3 grand off that. Cow cheese, 4.5 grand. Sheep cheese is selling very well, 1.5 grand. Multiflower honey, not selling as well. Coals are selling okay, 1,800. And yeah, there's quite a lot of cow milk left. Let's get rid of that, 814. And the sheep's milk we will not sell. And we've got some buckwheat seeds left over, have we? All right, let's sell those for 2. Let's go crazy with the 2 monies. Okay, we've got 12 grand. We're back in profit. We're back in bank again. That's good news. And then hopefully when these raspberries come out, that will give us a nice profit. So let's just see how they get on with this, because that's going to be the next big thing. And yeah, we could do with a storeroom of some sort, one of those possibly over this side. Maybe put it here, because they have to keep walking all the way over there. And if it was over here, that'd be quite useful. Even if it was just there, they go from the strawberries, just pile everything into there. That'd be quite useful. 670. They've done it already. Oh, crikey. Okay. Well, that's quite good then. So let's see how much money we can make off these, even though the price has tumbled. 11 grand. That's not as much as I was hoping, to be honest. But okay, 11 grand. Let's get rid of that. Let's sell that multiflower honey as well. Let's just sort of get a good picture of our financial status before we finish up for now, because it's quite a good time to stop, I suppose. So yeah, okay. That's good. That's a nice thing we've got. Is that done? But no, let's not finish until this is done. Let's get this field fertilised eventually. At some point today would be quite nice. Taking a long old time. Let's get that done. Get that finished. And then we might call it a day. Yeah, we need to get this field sorted. 25 grand for the irrigation system. That's very expensive. That's very costly indeed. But yeah, we could do with that being done. Now, currently they're not doing anything. Nobody's doing anything. Is it worth just starting ploughing this field with those 6? Do you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's just do it. Plough with those 6 people. Just get it done. Oh, that's it. Start right down the middle. Don't start near the edges, in a logical place. No, you start right down the middle, you silly people. And they've nearly finished that. So it's all looking okay. So yeah, next time, this will be good. If this is full of raspberries, that'll make us a huge profit per sort of, per whatever, delivery, harvest of raspberries. Get some nice money from the bees. The strawberries will just tick over quite nicely. We've got the fruit on its way, which will make some quite good cash, particularly the pears. The pears and the cherries will make us some good money. Right, is that done? Hooray, it's finished. Right, okay, choose raspberries. Nice and cheap raspberry bushes. Order 570 units. Okay, not as cheap as I thought it might be, but there we go. Oh, I'm going to have to spend an absolute load of money on that. I'm going to have to spend loads of money on this massive field on the raspberry, the seedlings themselves, the actual little bushes. That's going to cost a lot of money. Okay, fine. I think they've just been delivered and that little red van has just delivered them. So let's get these people in to actually plant them. There's 4 of them left. Go forth and plant those bushes. And do you know what? Now that's a good point to leave it. It's a good point to leave it. Oh, one of the contractors failed. Never mind. So yeah, we're getting some stuff to sell. We've got cheese. We've got the honey. We're going to have raspberries. We've got strawberries coming in. How long till they come back through? 39 days. Another 39 days. There'll be raspberries here. This will be a massive raspberry field. So this will be a big operation. That'll be a big operation. Train any worker to level 5. Okay. That's probably worth doing. What about one of the production people? Oh yeah, you, Austin Clark. We pay a lot of money for you, so let's train you up a bit. Let's do that. Yay! So you make more cheese, and we got given £1,000 back. So that only cost, do we get given £1,000? Yeah, 800. 800 to train him up. We'll probably get that back in terms of, output of cheese very, very soon indeed. So yeah, things are looking okay. I don't think I'll get there this year either. I don't think I'll get there this year. What I might do is next time out, once we've got this field in, get ourselves some animals. Maybe down here, build some more animal things over here, and then get ourselves a slaughterhouse. That might be quite a good plan because meat is good. We've got the old lag going on. I can't blame it on the tractors this time. Oh, lag mongers, dearie me. Yeah, we might get ourselves some more animals. So a couple of cow sheds, just fully load them up. And maybe some cows are the most profitable. Just get cows. Just get cow sheds, load them up, and get a slaughterhouse and just go through that way and just make money from slaughtering animals. We might get something else like chickens possibly because they lay eggs, which is a nice sort of constant source of money. It's not very much, but also they can go through to the slaughterhouse and make chicken meat, which will make us some monies as well. So plenty to do. Still plenty to do. We've got ourselves... I don't think it'll be this year. I think 2020 is when we might meet that target. I think 2020 is going to be when we actually meet the target because we still haven't got much money now. We're still sort of, setting everything up and getting everything kind of planned and what have you. Is it worth building another bee thing as well? Probably we'll build another one of those as well just to maximise this little bit of space. We've got a tiny bit of room there. Could we get 2 more in? Could we get 2 more of those buildings in with all the hives? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but you know what? Next time out, we can certainly consider that as a thing we could do. So yeah, we'll give that a go as well. Raspberries in that field are going to take ages, possibly near the storehouse. But yeah, there's loads to do. There's loads to do. And I don't think we're going to be done anytime soon. I think we've got another couple of parts of this series left yet. So yeah, if you're enjoying it, please do leave a like. And also please do subscribe if you're not already to just keep up to date with how we get on. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I'll see you next time.
How much cake did you have?
Not a lot. You buggered off to the door. Blah. Can I be sick down our back? Oh, good. There's nothing creepy about some mysterious, ethereal humming. Oh, no. Mum's been on the gin again. Mum's been on the gin and she's been watching rom-coms. Oh, Mum, no. What have you done?